Outfitters, you need to check in at the event venue.
Girls 1600 on the line. Fiona O'Keefe, who is arguably the best sophomore in the nation, is listed as hip 1, but I do not see her on the track. There's a good chance that she's just running the 2-mile this evening. Kira Hunsberger from Reno, one of the best freshmen in the state of Nevada and arguably in the country. She's hip 2. Brooke Starn from Monte Vista, Kendall Derry from Bella Vista, Chloe Hansel from Las Lomas. Those last 3 are all sophomores. Madison Ricks, California. She was in an 800 earlier in the day. Hip 6. Alexandra Hernandez from Livermore. Hannah Hull from Calaveras. Jenna Hinkle from West Valley. Nikki Iyer from Harker. Caitlin Dyer from Bella Vista. Brianna Sewell from Vacaville. Sophie Meads from Davis. One of the top cross-country runners during the fall. Sophie Meads ran well at the Stanford Invitational. She's hip 13. Bella Morin, Redding Christian. Jean Marie McPherson. Sophia Castiglione, hip 16 from Davis. So Davis High listed with 4 in this race. Kristen Leung from Lowell and Jenna Dodge. So took 5:15 to get into this race, and we have had a couple of scratches, it looks like. And we will sort out these bibs, sort out the bib numbers as we work our way along here. Leading early is hip number 2. That's the freshman from Reno, Kira Hunsberger, as they are at 35 at 200 meters, and then they immediately put on the brakes. So slam the pace down as Jenna Hunsberger is stuck in the lead, as it looks like they've gone from 70-second pace to about 80-second pace, and that calls on a burst to the lead, and that appears to be hip 16, Sophia Castiglione from Davis, the freshman. Also right in the mix there is Brooke Starn from Monte Vista, but the pace is kind of dawdling along here, and not what the athletes necessarily want, although the split's going to be decent. 75 high, 76 low, 75-7 is the unofficial split there for Sophia Castiglione, the freshman out front. So big time for a freshman to be leading in a race like this, but the pace wasn't real fast. So with a 40-second from 200 to 400 in the race. So that distance covered much more slower than the first 200.
On the lead. Sophia Castiglione from Davis High, just a freshman.
153 at 600. Again, the freshman Sophia from Davis continues to lead. And Kara Hunsberger stubbornly maintains her spot close to the lead. Brooke Starn right there. To the inside is Kendall Deary, so she's tucked in on the rail in 4th. Also pressing is Chloe Hansel in the black jersey from Las Lomas. She's in 5th, but bunched up well here as they hit even a slower lap, 2:33. So that's a 78 on the last lap. 78 even on the last lap. So this race kind of trying to figure out what it's going to do with itself, while Castiglione and Hunsberger keep their noses in it with Starn and Kendall Deary right there among the top 4 or 5. Hip number 7 also in the mix, Alexandra Hernandez from Livermore. She's a senior. About 3:10 through 1K. Now that's Brooke Starn in the lead, with the freshman Kira Hunsberger from Reno right on her shoulder. So Hunsberger has been no worse than 2nd throughout this race. Behind her, Kendall Deary still right there in 3rd as Starn powers through. Now the lead group is down to 6 and it's dwindling, while Alexandra Hernandez tries to cling to that group. Starn brings him through in 3:48 flat. So now they're really strung out. And I would say that, there goes the freshman. You know, she was in that throughout those middle laps, and she has broken away. She kind of snuck up and got him as Starn attempts to bridge the gap. And so does Kendall Deary, but Deary might be too little too late because Hunsberger got away. So 200 to go in 4:21. So the freshman's got a shot at breaking 5 here for 1600, which is huge. She's got a nice kick. Takes a glance over her shoulder, and that glance seemed to be more of an assessment of the competition as opposed to a look of fear. So Hunsberger driving, and she has broken this field. So Deary and Brooke Starn battling to stay in the top 3, but this is all freshmen. As Kara Hunsberger of Reno, 4:52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 4:56, 90 for the freshman, Kara Hunsberger. Huge time for the freshman. And the announcer lets us know 69 even on the last lap for Hunsberger. So what a race for the freshman.
Hunsberger's winning time, 4:56.93. Kendall Deary, 4:58.60. Brooke Starn, 4:58.99. All seasonal best for those top 3. Alexander Hernandez, seasonal best, 5:02.
So seasonal best all over the place. Even though the pace was kind of slow, the pace was a little bit slow, but they hammered that last lap to get those times down.